Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Endless Space 2 on the Reawakening Update. I'm JC Proton, this is Series 10, Episode number 14, and we are picking up at turn number 52. We are playing a standard faction of the United Empire on Endless Difficulty in a normal speed game. In this episode, we have progressed our faction quest a bit. We completed the 10 turns with 2 laws in place. So now we have to choose the next step in our quest line, and also successfully completed research here to be able to reveal the rare curiosities. So I did some looking around off camera, and I found some what looked to be luxury resource deposits. These are going to be rare luxury resources. So we have these large, we have the lava planets that have life form 4 on them. So there's one there. Talitha has 2 of them, right? And then there's also one at Harasham, and there's one at BE. So that's 5 altogether, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 of that, potentially. And then there's also, at Serta, there is ruins 4 on ash planets. Right, so there's 2 there. There's one at Botha, which makes 3. And then there's also one at Ita, or I guess a couple, so one of those is probably the real deal, right? And then Yisel has 1, which makes 5, and then the Dobrynya has 1 as well. So that might be 6 of those. So if we took those, that would be us all the way up to here. So not actually inside the Riftborn area. So that would have us for sure getting Serta and Botha. And it looks like we got nothing over here. No resources whatsoever. So this one is going to be going away soon. I went ahead and queued up a few little exploration ships. You can see there's some subterranean ones here and there. So that one's going to be probably either Quadronix or a Calcix, right? It's going to be one of these two. So we have some of that kind of stuff, a few scattered around. So I put a couple scout ships in the build queues near those systems. I think I did 1 or 2 over here. There's one here, put one in over here, and I think I put one in over here. So 4, I guess. So let's take a look at the messages, and then we'll go ahead and continue through the turn. So we are not committed to going in any one of these. So we can make our choice. We get to choose, which is cool. Knowing that we have the resources we need means we can actually do it without going to war with everybody. Hold on a sec. Okay, had an interruption there. I have no idea where I was. No idea whatsoever. Okay, so I believe I queued those up off camera. We're just going to run through the messages here. Yeah, I queued those up all over the place. So now we're colonizing Arctic and building Graviton shielded labs. Ooh, I need to move some populations around off camera. Rare curiosities and titanium colonizers. Those also have probes on them. Well, I tell you what, it would be good if I needed to do a colony module on a colony ship. I'm discombobulated mentally. If I needed to do a probe module on my colony ship, I certainly have a lot more titanium than these other things. So that would be a good choice. So we have the regular base colonization module, and then the one with titanium has a 4-turn cooldown on probes. But if you do the adamantium-based one, it's only a 2-turn cooldown. So makes it kind of explorer-y. I have to make a decision here about whether I want to go Sheridan, raise command points to 15, patriotic shipyards, minus 20% ship cost, and then my population becomes Sheridan. If I choose United Empire, I maintain my culture, and I get reuse and recycle, which is a 10% industry increase across the board on systems. Wow, so that's building structures and building anything. So that's 20% on ships, 20% ship cost reduction, 10% industry boost, or Missouri. Marshall Science, 10% science output, and we could become Missouri. So definitely not going to be Missouri. It's Sheridan or United Empire. Empire improvement. So it just instantaneously applies across your entire empire for both of those. You don't have to build anything. It is the new thing. So the Sheridan are militarist, and so you'd have militarist. We would have militarist, a lot more militarist faction. So if I wanted to go with a militarist style government, then I'd be going Jingoist Joy, lower fleet cost. So it's 20. That'd be 35% reduction in cost of ships. Or if I stuck with the current one, United Empire, then we would still have mineral misers. You have fleet fortitude, which that's so expensive I probably wouldn't use it much. I don't know. Maybe because you have so much influence, maybe you would. Work not shirk. Yeah. I think the way it would play out is, I think I'm going to have to think about it a little bit more before I decide. And I need to kind of decide, how do I want to win the game, right? Either I build this massive empire that's like 100 plus star systems, or I go for supremacy, where I build like a half a dozen, I guess 6 or 7 fleets, 7 fleets that are almost unbeatable, and just have those fly in and just conquer the home star system of all of the other factions, and then just sit there and camp until we got all 7 of them. And then I win the game that way, which I think would be much faster. Primitive, okay, so Overseer, I know this guy's really fast. I'll have to look those guys over too. Pulsos boost has ended. Well, we have enough of them. I don't really need to boost them again. I think their natural growth rate at this point will be fine to kind of help them. I think they're kind of caught up. All right, this is populations that grew. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's count. 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 population. I mean, like 10 population almost every turn. Alright, we got 2 ice planets that we just colonized because we had that tech and we went ahead and queued it up. And a couple of arid planets. Tell you what, on the next election, I think I want this technology here. This one, prayer, improves actions to influence election results. I think I want that so that I can get a better influence on the election, right? Yeah, I think that's the thing. So when I moved this right behind the this tech here, right behind the ultra deep habitats. And I think immediately after that, I'm going to do the lava planets. I just want to go ahead and be able to colonize everything. And then we're going to do the extreme atmospherics. And then probably neural robotics after that. Something like that. We're going to want chameleon spaces, and we're going to want commercial frameworks very quickly after those, so that we can start getting more resource deposits and more and start getting our trade routes going. So that's my
The
plan.
Hive cares little for the interests of other races. Talk.
Yeah. Cravers, man. They're not as scary this game as usual, though. His name is Slayer. Whew, okay, 715 is his score, so he's middle of the pack. Not super scary.
What do you want?
We are losing a war. Will you fight alongside us if we offer an alliance? Oh. Really? Who are they fighting? Oh, they're at war with the Sophons. So maybe that's why they were leaning towards...
Tell me why you're here. Now.
Wow, that's kind of sharp tone in your voice. Okay, map sharing, suggest. Yeah, he's coming around. I guess she's coming around, right? Seems to be a female type. Huh. So they want almost all of my adamantium. Okay. So what if I create a ship? Okay. Adamantium storage. Alright, if they want all of my adamantium, then now I only have 3 adamantium.
I do not appreciate another interruption. What do you want?
I'll share my maps with you and I'll give you all of my adamantium. Alright, I guess we're not going to come to a deal. I'll have to fiddle around with that off camera, I guess. Alright, let's move our fleets. Alright, it has 3 probes left. Send 1 there and 1 over here. And then fly up this way. Oh boy. That's not good. Invaders. I wonder if the invaders will attack me or not. 2 more invaders. And the slaughtering horde. Oh, wow. These guys. It's all guns. Yeah, the Craver fleets sound pretty gruesome. Pretty gruesome names, man. Alright, we've got a curiosity over here that we can explore. Yeah, Subterranean 1 on a gas planet. That's going to be Quadrinix, I bet. Let's see, how many probes does he have? 3? Alright. We'll do it. I'll send one over here. I think this one's going to catch that. Yeah, that way he's down to 2 probes. Okay, Dackle. Ooh, what's this? Their homeworld. Yep. Dorado. Yeah, that's a big influence radius. I figured it might be. It might be his homeworld. Their homeworld, I should say. I generically say his because I'm an old man. I'm not used to the whole pronoun things yet. Let's see here. Atmospheric 4. I think I'll just head on over, man. I think I will. It seems like the Riftborn are not inclined to pick a fight with me right now. They've already got a fight with the... Yeah, they're at war with the Sophons. Seems like that's the only war going right now. Alright, these guys I guess we'll just guard. This dude can come out of his hangar. And at Dackle, let's see, we have, what, 3 curiosities we can explore. We have 2 probes. And we have 3 probes and there's 2 curiosities. So let's explore both of these and then head on over to Groose. Lifeform 3 and an atmospheric 1. So I'm guessing that's another one of these. Yep. Yep, another Gossamer. And a strong magnetic field anomaly. And 25 influence. Okay. Alright, that ship can head on over towards Groose. Groose. Alright. And let's see here. I guess let's see, he has 5 probes, right? He has 4 movement remaining. He cannot reach Dorado. So I might as well send some probes from here. One there. There we go. That's 3 probes sent. We've got 2 remaining. And he'll just hang out for the rest rest of the turn. And this guy is in Nolan. He has no movement left. Nothing to explore. Alright, he has 3 probes. So we'll go ahead and just send one out. And we'll plan on sending him down to Neos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so he'll go down there. He'll have 5 probes ready to go. All right, from here I'm going to do some stuff off camera. Try to figure out what I'm going to do with this quest. Try to decide which of these heroes I'm going to choose. Update our build queues, move populations around as needed. And oh, and I figured out what was going on with this crazy amount of dust. Is like, yeah, it was the event. Where's the so Wild Researchers was taking away, but then it was this thing here. A million things I haven't done. 20% of food is converted into dust, so that gave me a huge amount of dust. And then Wild Researchers is taking some of that huge amount of extra dust and converting it into science. So that worked out really awesome. So I still have this big fat dust income right now. Really cool. So anyway, I'm gonna step away and figure this out here, and I'll be back here in a little bit. Well, after additional consideration, I I basically am I've not been able to make up my mind. I really like this option. The extra industry is really solid, but going with the military is also a really good option. What I'm thinking is, if I go military, then I'll be able to use Jingoist Joy to declare war on everybody and rapidly colonize all of the systems that have the resources I need. However, that puts me at war with everybody. All right. So there's that. And I'm kind of early in the game as far as like, I've got a lot of exploring to do. I've got a lot of curiosities to explore. Like, I haven't even seen 50% of the galaxy yet. So I think I can probably get to where I have 400, 500 curiosities, something like that, which would be a heck of a base industry for all these systems, right? And I think because I have all the resources I need to be able to do level 3 and level 4 without going to war with anybody, I kind of don't need to go military. I can just build up my systems, upgrade them, and then do autonomous administrations, raise my colony cap, and just build up to a massive empire that's, 50, 60, 100, whatever numbers of systems. I mean, I could get huge if I wanted to. And that would also, take more time. The game would run longer. But we'd have like some big fleet battles and stuff. And then I could assemble these mighty fleets and go, take everybody's home systems like I was saying before. So I'm torn and I can't really decide which way to go. I can see if I'm going to go on the warpath hard, then, this guy is good because he's really fast and my ships are kind of slow, right? But if I'm going to go with the building approach, more industrialist instead of militant, then the overseer is the way to go. So I guess I'm just going to decide to just conclude the recording here, and I'll be undecided, and I'm just going to have to figure it out. And and I guess I'll have a decision for you on the next episode, because it's a really, really big pivotal decision, and I want to think it through and get it right. So maybe even sleep on it. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks everyone for watching.